Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna film out our weekly check-in. So this week, the weekly check-in we're doing is the second week of January. Just gonna knock that out of there. So we are doing the check-in up to the 15th. We did our last one on the 8th. So today is actually the 16th when I'm gonna be filming this and getting it up for you. But we are gonna stop on the 15th. So I didn't write anything down for after that just so that it wouldn't be there and I wouldn't accidentally add it in. But this week we had a pretty decent week. We had a big change in like money situation, I guess. So he got paid, his paycheck ended up being a little bit more than what we originally thought it was going to be. And we figured out that this paycheck is actually a better representation of what it will normally be, which was great. We also ended up closing on our house, and they are giving us a little over $3,000 back. So they're going to cut us a check for that amount. So that is going to play a part in our budget a little bit. There's a couple things that we're going to pay with that money and just kind of get some things settled out. So that helped out a lot. We also got our stimulus check, so that helped out a lot. So we just had a couple different incomes that I didn't originally cover when I did our miscellaneous income. So that will go tremendously up. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and do this week's check-in. So I always start with gas, and gas is anything that's in blue. So just in case you're new, this is kind of the system that I use. So anything in blue is gas. This like lighter red color is groceries. Orange is always bills. Fun money or like entertainment or anything is in purple. Jeremiah's tobacco is in this like burgundy color, and then unbudgeted is that greenish brown color. So just in case you're new, that's how I do things. So we're gonna start with gas. I'm gonna come over here. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and write all of these things in. So we have week 2, then we'll have gas, groceries, fun money, and unbudgeted. Those are the things that we tend to go over on. So those are the things that I like to look at. I don't keep up with Jeremiah's tobacco just because that's not he doesn't really ever go over on that, or if he does, it's not like he bought too much. It's just that the price changed a little bit, and so usually it's like $1, usually less than $1 over. So we're gonna start with gas. So our first, and I think our only gas is this one. It was the last time we filled up my mom's car. For those of you that are new here, I was driving my mom's car because on Christmas morning, Jeremiah and I hit a deer in my Jeep. So it was in the shop getting repaired. So we filled up my mom's car and then we returned it to her yesterday. So we went and got mine from the shop, which is great. I feel like we're back to somewhat normal now. So that was $30.01. All right. So the last time we checked in, we had $97.21 remaining, and then we spent that $30.01. So for gas, we still have $67.20 remaining. All right, so we're moving on to groceries. So for groceries, we had a couple. We had this one was $22.55. Check that one off. And then over here we had $7.24. So that gives us a total of $29.79. So we are still to the good. We had $54.24 the last time we checked in. That was what we had left. So if we take out that $29.79 that we spent this week, we have $24.45 left. Now I know that is not going to be enough for us to finish out the month. We're actually going to go grocery shopping either today or tomorrow for the next 2 weeks. So that will be in our next week's check-in because like I said, it will either be today or tomorrow. So we'll do that next Friday. But I know without a doubt that we are going to go over $24.45. There's just no way that we could make that happen. So we'll definitely go over that, but that's okay. We'll make up for it. So not super duper worried. All right, so our next one is going to be fun money. So our first one is we ate out one night at the Grill, which is a local restaurant. And then we also went to South Main on the day we closed. It was in the next town over. So we ate a little local restaurant there as well. So we spent an even $50. The last time that we checked in, we had $144.09 left. Take out that 50. We had $94.09 remaining. And then the last thing that I like to check is our unbudgeted. Now we did have a couple unbudgeted. We went ahead and paid our property taxes on our house for the first time. And then we also had to pay AT&T. I'll explain that one. So our property taxes will actually be getting that money back because that was part of our mortgage. We just paid them before we closed on the house. He paid those on Wednesday and we closed on the house on Thursday. So we'll be getting that money back. But the AT&T was for us to get our internet set up. So it was just kind of like a spur of the moment. I didn't want to count it as an AT&T bill because that's not a bill that's going to come out every month. That was a one-time fee. So we just went ahead and paid it and got that done. So you're going to see that we were already over budget, but we are going to be even more over budget now, mostly because of our taxes. So I'm going to grab my red pen because since we're over, I'm going to write it in red. All right, so we were already $143.48 over budget, and now we're going to add on that $259.90. So we are a total of $403.38 over budget. Like I said, I'm not super duper worried about it because we did have a lot of extra income, and we will be getting some of that money back. So right around half, not quite half, will be coming back to us. So I'm not super duper worried about that, but you know, it is what it is. So that is it for today's weekly check-in. If you guys have any questions about anything or anything else you guys would like to see budget related, definitely let me know. I'm trying this month to make it a point to really walk you guys through the entire process of our budget. So I set this up with you. Obviously I'm not going to show you every single time I add a expense. You guys do see me write in all of our bills, but every time I add an expense is just, whenever we go and that expense occurs. So you guys definitely don't see that. But other than that, you guys see the whole process of me setting this up, figuring out our budget, and then I try to do this every single week. I'm trying at least this month to do this every single week. So that way that you guys can kind of see the whole thing for what we do. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment box below. If you have any tips or tricks on how you guys budget or anything that works really well for your family, definitely leave those in the description box. I'm always in the comments, sorry. I'm always open to learning, a new way of doing things or a better way of doing things. So definitely leave those for me. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you could be notified every time I post a new video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.